do a little intro for the CRF110.
We got the motor on here. We had a mock-up motor, but this is the motor that's going to stay on the bike. It's a 349 big bore kit. Still have the grandfather's head. Throttle body, we actually made it work pointing up. We got all the sensors wired in. You'll see that in the video. A-Racer works on the 110 wiring harness. This exhaust isn't staying on the bike.
Yeah, that's temporary.
I do have to modify this. I'm gonna grind this down straight. Probably about 1 inch of clearance here. That way I can run the high mount exhaust. Got some stuff from Wayne at the speed shop to run my rear sets.
What rear sets are you gonna run?
Probably be Monkey because we're very limited because we're going to the rally. And the rally is about a month away. PLR is giving me some exhaust on the way. Once the fabrication's done, I'm gonna put these mounts on there. Hopefully the radiator comes in this week. It's a smaller radiator. It's gonna fit in between the fairings pretty nicely. With the rear set's on, I can mount the master cylinder back. Hopefully do some test rides before the rally because we're really running out of time.
We got a couple children's cancer rides. We do one for All-Star Ride for Life for the Duke Children's Miracle Network. That hits home because that's where my son was at. He was at Duke Hospital, so we do a ride for that, and then they have my son on stage. So it'd be kind of cool to be able to bring this out to that and ride that.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, Robbie had his son had brain cancer, and he's almost 3 years cancer-free, right?
Yep.
So, yeah, we're doing that ride. We'll probably do a video filming that. It'll be a bunch of Harleys and stuff, but still, it'll be for good cause. And
yeah, it's mostly Harleys, and then we show up on mini bikes, and
it's pretty funny
reaction we get sometimes. So we're gonna film that this year.
Other than that, it's some knick-knack stuff. So we'll get it right, and I appreciate all you guys following us and watching the videos. Jab. Some debris that's just out of the filter, and then this fell out of the case. I still haven't really cleaned the cases at all. I'm gonna split the case here in a few minutes. Basically, I'm just gonna use the mount kit that I have to lower it down some here and lay it on the tire, and then I can access everything that I need to get off. See what happens. But let's break these loose. Have liftage. I think it's stuck on this seal. Give it a little bit of tap right here. There we go. Look at all this carnage right here. That is just insane. Everywhere. That's a huge piece of bearing right here. Another big piece right here. Whew, there's a lot of fun stuff in there. You can see right here, this is the bearings in there, just floating around like a needle bearing in there. And it had these races like so, or bearings that kind of shimmed in between the rod, connecting rod on the crank for the tolerance that it needs for normal operation. But as you can see, they are no longer there at all. Recently got this lift too. It's pretty cool. I like it. I have been more motivated to actually do stuff and actually be in a work stuff instead of like fighting everything on the ground. It's pretty nice. But the Husky, ended up getting a new tire on that. Still need to do a video on this. Got everything mocked up. So I'm about to take the tank off, and I'm going to start showing you guys some of the wiring to run the 110 harness and 110 ECU on this CBR 300 wheel.
Oh, that's weird.
That was amazing. Hey, can we see that, Grant? Can we see one more crotch? Can we get one
So
more
if you go up here,
crotch? That front 50?
this is the jumper for the injector.
Grant, if you want it.
This is the jumper that I made for the factory oil temp, which it shows on the A racer, the oil temp. So now it's going to be the coolant for the coolant temp. So that's this. I'm just testing it for now. So I left it open and I just soldered it together. So if I wanted to keep it there, I can figure it out that way.
50. Corner.
Fuel pump right here, plugs right up. So the crank sensor, the pickup for the crank is the same wire. This is yellow and white with yellow and blue with yellow. So what I have to do is cut these two off this connector, solder them in, and that way the crank signal will be to the crank signal for the 110 harness. This is the neutral. Just gotta ground this, which I already have that grounded. Can you grab me that heat shrink over there? And my solder, please, and my torch. If you want to be a good assistant. I mean that in the most respectful way ever. And my razor blade over there.
You can turn that down, dude. It's gonna be obnoxious in the background, dude.
That's not up to me.
Turn that shit down.
I turned it down.
Thank you. Now be quiet. Papa's working.
You're not off, Papa.
But you gonna do what I tell you?
No, you didn't. Dude, you brave. I like that about you. Drewski, where you going? Drew?
I gotta pee. That's why I got up.
I'll just film this. So, this is how
This is how we do it.
You gotta get it hot and start to liquidize.
No shit. Police are here. Oh, who is that? Hold on, no. Hunter. Oh, is it Hunter?
Hello? Hello, it's the police. Oh, sorry, sir, it's locked, officer. Police.
Don't be knocking like you the police, dude.
Police.
Jesus.
Blue lives matter, sir.
What's up, fella?
What's up, bro?
So I'm not LinkedIn.
We're talking about
Yeah. Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, I had to link in.
You say you're on LinkedIn?
I'm not LinkedIn. I guess I'm
You're
not. 'Cause I
stupid,
seen the
Andrew.
video back in 2010, so he said that's his.
You gonna do something
Facebook
interesting so I'm putting this in the video or no?
It won't pull.
Say,
the
hey, Robbie, record
PDF
this,
out.
and then you do nothing for 2 minutes.
page. Look at the phone.
Stupid, bro.
Look at the phone. I'm a young
Hey,
man.
while you download schematics, I'm gonna go finish this video that's gotta drop tonight.
Basically, I got the jumper harness made for the throttle position sensor from the 5-pin to the 3-pin, and then I wired up the starter and everything. The thing that I wanted to test out too, we can go ahead and hook these back up just for testing purposes. So you can see that it's on, still works with the key. Still got the starter. So that's working. So people are gonna say something about check engine light. It's on for the fuel pump. It's unplugged. I don't want fuel everywhere.
Yeah.
But we pull up the monitor. You can see that the TPS is 0. And I'll try to.
Turn the throttle. That's pretty cool.
So I got that to work. I wired in the engine coolant temp to the oil temp on the thing. So this is normally the oil temp. So I'm gonna try to heat this up just for a little bit and see if that changes. See that 68? 70.
Yeah.
So that's gonna work. The coolant tip is gonna be on there.
That's pretty sick.
But all the other pigtails I made other than this one, I mean,
Yeah.
oil temp works. This has got to be that the ground. Just get this right here, and then everything is basically done, and it's still tucked up to its original.
Alright, it's gonna be tucked.
Yeah,
in
you won't be
here.
able to see any of this.
Yeah, we'll have that all
This
cleaned
will
up,
be all
obviously.
tucked nice. This is gonna be tucked up nice when it's done. So I'm pretty happy with it.
Cool. Hurry up and finish it.
Yeah.